If you've ever searched for core exercises online, you probably noticed something strange. Everyone is confident, everyone is shredded, and almost no one agrees. Today, we're doing something radical. We're ignoring trends, ignoring hype, and asking a scientific question. Which abdominal exercises consistently activate the abdominal muscles the most according to science? Not opinion, not aesthetics, measured electrical activity of the muscles themselves, and what the data show is far more interesting than most gym folklore. Before we start, one clarification. When researchers talk about effective abdominal exercises, they're usually referring to electromyography or EMG. That means electrodes placed on the skin, measuring how hard muscles are working during different movements. EMG doesn't tell us everything, but it does tell us which exercises reliably demand more from the abdominal wall. And when you line up decades of these studies, patterns begin to emerge. Rollouts, they don't look flashy. And yet over and over again, they rank at the top. Studies consistently show high activation of the rectus abdominis, both upper and lower fibers, along with meaningful oblique involvement. Why? Because rollouts challenge the abs in their most honest role. Preventing spinal extension. Your abs aren't flexing your spine here, they're protecting it. That's real core strength. Key coaching cue, ribs down, glutes lightly engaged, move slowly because physics is unforgiving. Pikes often get dismissed as Instagram exercises. Science disagrees. When researchers compared multiple abdominal movements, Swiss ball pikes produced some of the highest combined activation of the rectus abdominis and both obliques. Why they work so well is simple. They combine instability, hip movement, and trunk control in one motion. Your abs aren't just contracting, they're coordinating. And coordination is where real athletic cores are built. This exercise has a reputation problem. Done poorly, it's a hip flexor exercise with abs watching from the sidelines. Done correctly, it becomes one of the most demanding abdominal movements studied. The difference is posterior pelvic tilt. Think about gently tucking your pelvis and curling your tailbone upward. That's when the rectus abdominis lights up on EMG. Straps help, momentum does not. Slow, controlled, intentional movement is necessary to prevent too much lower back involvement. Crunches were never evil, they were just overused and underthought. When performed on a Swiss ball, crunches show greater abdominal activation than floor crunches because instability increases stabilization demand. They also allow spinal flexion under manageable load, which can be useful for hypertrophy if your spine tolerates it. This is not about mindless reps, it's about controlled movement with purpose. Key coaching cue. Only you should be moving in a crunch position. The Swiss ball should not be moving much at all. Planks are fine, but technique changes everything. When researchers added abdominal hollowing, gently drawing the abdominal wall inward, internal oblique activation increased significantly. This shifts the exercise toward deeper stabilizing muscles, like the transverse abdominis, rather than pure surface tension. Think endurance, think posture, think spinal insurance. This won't give you a six-pack by itself, but it makes every other movement safer and stronger. Here's the quiet truth science keeps repeating. Great abs aren't built by novelty. They're built by repeatable mechanical demands applied with intention over time. When the same exercises keep rising to the top across decades of research, that's not coincidence. That's convergence. And convergence is where training stops being trendy and starts being effective. Be sure to see my full article and sample routine on medium.com/@PeterMarinoScience. If this helped, subscribe, and share it with someone who still thinks crunches are the problem. Until next time, stay curious and stay healthy. Peter Marino, signing out.